Hey guys, I'm just going to fly through Saturday's home workout with you. So mobility work, 3 rounds of our mobility work before we log on to Zoom or before we get the workout done at home. So usual is pull aparts and dislocates. Okay, so pull aparts, overhand grip with a red band. If we don't have a band, okay, we can just use a towel, just roll up a towel, okay, get into that end range and then just hold in that position, really engaging those lats, squeezing those shoulder blades together at the back. Okay, other than that, it is eye level, pulling right across our chest, squeezing those shoulder blades in and out. And then our dislocates again, if you don't have a band, we can just use the towel, okay, all the way over and back, keeping those arms nice and straight, bringing your hands in a little bit narrower to make it a little bit more challenging for anyone that is able to. So you'll do 10 on both of those. Then you're going to do some banded rows. So a couple of different ways you can do these. You can set up your band, okay, hooked onto something in front, okay, and then we can roll into that position. We can do single arm or we can do double arm depending on which band you have, okay. Or what we can do is you can put the band underneath your foot, okay, so again just creating your own resistance. So coming over, so I'm still getting my back in a nice straight line, okay, I'm fully engaged, and then I'm just going to roll all the way up and down. It's just to get a little bit of a warm up in, okay. Or if you don't have a band and you have a lightweight, we can just do it. It's just a small lightweight with a little pause at the top, okay, just to warm up for our push-ups and snatches and stuff. Is that okay? And then last thing we're going to do is just a high plank hold, okay. So a high plank hold, we're going to do this for between 20 and 30 seconds, okay. All it is a high plank hold is basically the top part of your press up. So getting those hands directly underneath, okay, screwing your arms into the floor, bracing your core, squeezing your glutes, tucking your pelvis under, okay, and then we're just going to hold for between 20 and 30 seconds. So okay, so 3 rounds of that as best you can. Metcon today, okay, so we have a tough buy-in. Okay, so the buy-in is tough enough today, but it is deliberately meant to be tough, and I want you to treat it as such, okay, and go for the most challenging version that you can do. Okay, so really trying to challenge yourself with the buy-in. So it is 25 minutes, as many rounds as possible. It is as many rounds as possible once you get the buy-in done. The buy-in is, so level 3 is 44 push-ups. Okay, so 44 push-ups. Then it is RX version is 55 push-ups, and RX Plus version is 66 push-ups. Okay, so 44 is level 3, 55 is RX, and RX Plus is 66. Okay, so what we don't want, okay, we want it to be a bit of a challenge. Okay, so it's meant to tire you out, it's meant to be difficult, so don't pick a version of a push-up where you're just there going and all of a sudden you're on 25, 26 and you don't even need a break. Okay, it must be a challenging version for you. This is deliberately meant to slow you down and to make it quite difficult. Okay, so just remember, elbows nice and tucked in, chest to the floor all the time, okay, or this is where a bar or edge of a bench or a table or whatever it might be is meant to touch, not down here. Don't leave your bum behind. Body's in a straight line, everything touching, good quality reps, full lockout. Okay, so remember, hardest version possible. Okay, once you have your buy-in done, the remaining time of the 25 minutes, and it is still long, you'll still have plenty of time. Okay, so it is as many rounds as possible of 14 alternating snatches, a 20 to 30 second dumbbell hold, okay, that's in both sides overhead, okay, and then a burpees over your dumbbell, which is 9 burpees over your dumbbell. Okay, so with your snatches, it is alternating. Remember with the snatches, chest up, feet slightly wide and shoulder width apart. Okay, keep your eyes looking forward, that's where we want to be, not in this position. Okay, so from there, pulling up, so weight extends up overhead. We can change hands overhead on the way down or when we get to the floor. Okay, but don't be afraid to use your legs as well. So we see a lot of people doing snatches and their completely lower body is completely rigid. There's no assistance coming from it at all. So we want to come up and use those legs to help you drive that weight up overhead. Is that okay? So you do 14 snatches. On your last snatch, whatever side you finish. So if I finish on my right side, I'm then going to hold my dumbbell up overhead. Arm nice and tucked in alongside my ear. Okay, rib cage is down, Not arching back, dumbbell is not out here, it is not out in front. It is straight up, and I'm going to hold for between 20 and 30 seconds. Okay, I can take that weight down, whatever way you need to. Get that weight back up overhead, switch sides, and between 20 and 30 seconds. Okay, again, if you're looking to RX Plus this, you need to be hitting the 30-second mark every time. Is that okay? Once that's done, all right, then you're coming down into your third movement, which is your burpees over your dumbbell. Okay, just in relation to space and all that sort of stuff, I don't mind whether you do them as like bar facing. So whether you do your burpee down, okay, down, in, and then just stepping over this way, or if whatever, depending on space, if it is doing your burpee and then stepping laterally, I don't mind. It's completely up to you, whatever you are able to do. So it is just a normal burpee. Okay, so normal burpee. So chest to floor, straight arm, whatever it might be, and then it is either stepping over or jumping over your dumbbell laterally, or okay, front, whatever it is that you're able to do space wise, and you do 9 of those. So remember, it is 25 minutes in total. Okay, there is a buy-in. Make the buy-in as difficult for yourself as you possibly can. Okay, so honestly, that's what we want to be looking for. We don't want the buy-in to be too easy. It is RX Plus 66, RX 55, level 3 is 44 push-ups. Once you've that done, then it's as many rounds as possible of 14 alternating snatches. Okay, then a 20 to 30 second hold on each side, overhead hold, and then finishing off with 9 burpees over your weight. Okay, so whether that's laterally or front and back, whichever it is you're able to do. That's it, guys. That is Saturday morning. Hope to see you online at 10 a.m. Talk to you then.